All right, before we begin the show, I just want to say, on the behalf of the Jig Is Up podcast, rest in peace to all the victims in the Thousand Oaks shooting out there in the bar. Damn, my phone's being rude. It sucks for people to go out like that or unexpectedly. And thoughts and prayers. I understand that the grieving parents want gun control and all that, so I'm not going to talk about that. But I just want to take time and acknowledge the victims out there in Thousand Oaks, for our listeners out there in the Los Angeles County. Hopefully everyone's all right over there, especially in Northern California. People are out there breathing in a lot of smoke. A lot of people in Ventura County as well breathing in a lot of smoke due to the fires out there. So with this being said, we just want to dedicate this episode, hopefully, that we can take away some of your madness, brighten your day with these jokes that we have in store or whatever we want to talk about. All right, Amizi, let's go ahead and start the show.
SoundCloud music.
Giving them extra work. All right, and welcome back to the place where nothing is safe. This is episode 132 of the Jig Is Up podcast. You know me, I'm your host, Yoas Marco, and I'm with...
It's your guy, M Easy.
It's your girl, Miss Nessa, a.k.a. Blaze Your Mommy.
All right, 132 episodes going in for the books. Damn, so what do I want to talk about? I'll just do a quick nothing is safe segment. Just a little funny one for all of our players out there in the PS4 world or the Xbox One playing Red Dead Redemption. All I'm gonna say, even though I'm not playing the game, but I've seen a lot of gameplay footage, all I'm gonna say, homie, if y'all out there wondering, don't go in any of these fucking cabins. Bad things will happen to you. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Wait, say it again?
If you go into these cabins out in the swamps or in the forest, you think people's like, hey, come on in, Yeah, bad things will happen to you. I don't want to say any spoilers because you're playing it, right?
Yeah.
So all I'm going to say is, dog, just throw a dynamite in that motherfucker before you go in.
Oh, word?
Unless you want to find out the hard way.
That's funny. I think I already know what you're talking about.
You're going to find out the hard way. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Also, if you're in your camp, what is it? Your camp and you're going out giving out insults to all your friends and shit, you will get your ass slept and they'll kick you out of the camp.
Right.
So, yeah, nothing is safe in regards to that. But I actually want to talk about something that Nessa pointed out about blackfishing. Mm-hmm. And what exactly is blackfishing out here? That's what's going on in these internet streets.
It's basically white women on IG or just social media in general portraying their black people, kind of like Rachel
Dolezal.
Yes,
but she's actually taking on black women problems.
Well, no,
in a sense.
Yeah,
I want to say fully
Right.
before all the sisters come out here and mob with their torches, not tiki torches. At least they're not tiki torches, with incest and pitchforks or rat combs to stab me at the end of the rat comb. The rat tail comb, yeah.
But yeah, pretty much that's what it is. They're like getting tans. They're,
I know there's one from Sweden. There's one from Sweden that everyone's talking about. I forgot. She's a 19-year-old Instagram model, and she's from Sweden. But I mean, I'm looking at her. She's trying to pass for at least a mixed girl, and I'm just like, wow, like this how it's going.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, I
getting
read
crazy
one
these
on
streets.
Twitter, but it was a repost
Yeah.
of this chick. She had a before and after picture of her.
Mm-hmm.
And she was talking about how like I don't use any melatonin.
Melatonin? What? You use melatonin to go to sleep?
I actually tried it last night because
Yeah.
I haven't been able to sleep for a whole week.
Yeah.
Yes.
How's that been going?
I just tried it last night. I was able to sleep for about like 6 hours this morning after I drove, but I couldn't open my eyes this morning. But I guess I really needed it.
Yeah.
I got the gummy kind.
the gummy
wow.
kind.
The adult gummy kind.
Nah, don't put adult in front of it. You got the kids one.
Adult. No.
It says adult.
It says adult
I got
gummies.
the adult kind gummies.
It's only
Yeah.
five.
I got that
5
Flintstones for adults,
Gotta get all my vitamins.
Man, that Dino one was nasty, though. Dino was disgusting. Fred was all right. Yeah, y'all remember that? Dino was purple. Fred was
But you're
orange.
talking about gummies or the actual
I'm talking about the
vitamins?
Flintstones vitamins.
Yeah, I honestly I don't remember. I mean, I took them, but I don't remember like how they.
Nigga
taste.
said, fuck those vitamins. I want the Fruity Pebbles.
For real.
Just
cereal.
a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down.
Oh, yeah. That
Gummies are fun though. It makes me feel like a big kid.
feel like
Oh
a
my
big
God.
kid.
I had
Here's
to
your
ask.
treat for the
I had to
day.
ask the pharmacist. I was like, "Do they have the same effect?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's just preference." I'm like, "Okay." I put the pills away and I kept the gummies.
She grabbed the gummies and did. Just don't take the gummies like they're fucking gummy candies. Next
Well,
thing you
no,
know,
you're
you have
supposed to
like
just
Nessa
choose-
having a sleeping overdose.
Oh my god.
Gosh.
Go into a coma and shit.
I almost did because I mean I didn't.
Almost
no.
did? What
no,
the
no,
fuck?
no. I almost ate more than 2 because you're supposed to eat 2
They're so
30 minutes
good.
before you go to
These are
sleep.
delicious. Mwah,
Well, because it said 30 minutes
15
before.
hours later.
And I was like, when are these supposed to kick in? It said 30 minutes. And then so like, yeah, I went to sleep. So I almost was gonna get up and like eat like 2 more. I'm glad I did
What?
it.
Nessa was about to be out like a light, like a light, like a light, like a light, like a light. Slept through the night. She was about to be out like a
son.
motherfucking light.
I needed it though.
That's good. I mean, sleep is important, man. Sleep
Yeah.
is definitely important.
No.
Anything-
Sleep is the cousin of death. No.
You go ahead and believe that shit if you want to, nigga.
I can sleep when I die.
Okay, nigga. Believe that if you want to. Team no sleep. Looking have baggy ass eyes and shit.
Yeah, and then when I was driving all last night, I kept seeing. I mean, I'm sure they've always had it, but for some reason, last night, like I seen it everywhere. If you feel drowsy, pull over and rest. And I'm like, I seen it like on every freeway. I'm like, did they just put this here?
Right.
So I was like, it's a sign. Let me.
Yep.
If you
let
feel
me
drowsy,
not-
pull
yeah.
over. Because, people.
After so many signs, one would say, Nessa,
People
pull
been
your ass
dying.
over.
Right?
People been dying in their sleep a lot. People sleeping
See?
on the wheel.
Now you just. Oh, I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about.
Oh, right, just regular sleep.
Yeah, I
Nah.
was like, hello.
I mean, some people have, but nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Let's not talk about that because I gotta go sleep.
Oh, okay.
Aw, Freddie.
Nah, Freddie get these hands. I ain't worried about Freddie.
I'm a dream master.
Yeah, I just had a dream. I was motherfucking Venom, so he don't want those problems.
You call yourself pussy, or the Venom call you pussy?
No, the Venom wasn't talking. The Venom was like interactive, like an animal, like a dog or something. It wasn't. Yeah.
Oh, the symbiote
Yeah, the
wasn't.
symbiote that I had in my dream was very different.
Hmm.
Where I can form it into whatever solid object I could turn it into.
Oh, so yeah, I don't have to host it, and then have to like nigga, you go eat your own bread, bite your own heads off.
Like at the same time it would be a partner, but I could wear it on me, but it wouldn't exactly like take over. I still had full control and everything, so it was dope. I had a dope dream.
That was tight. That was tight. Just for everyone, you guys know that I'm a Raiders fan. Chargers whooped our ass. We're packing it in. It's nothing really good to say about the season, man. They suck ass. They suck ass.
Somebody said what they say. Someone said Balboa Chargers Balboa Raiders or Oakland Raiders.
Balboa Raiders, I think they're undefeated. The Pee Wee team, they're out there killing it. But the Oakland Raiders, Jesus Christ, man. yeah, it's not looking good at all. Just pack it in. I know they're already thinking about vacation, how they're gonna spend the rest of the season. And yep, that's pretty much it.
Picking out their fishing rods.
Yeah, picking out the fishing rods and all that shit. Your boy Jimmy Butler went to the 76ers. I was about to say the Eagles.
Well, Zach, either
Yeah.
way, Philly, either way.
Yeah, he went to the Sixers. And you know, I like that Sixers team. I just didn't like Jimmy Butler going. Like, fuck, man. Damn.
Maybe
Same thing
he'll probably fuck up the chemistry by trying to smash Embiid's girlfriend
Oh
or
my
some
gosh.
shit.
Or complain about younger players not stepping up.
They said that's
Like
the,
how he
the
did
next
in
big three.
Oh, you know he's gonna mess up Markelle Fultz's self-esteem.
Yep. He's going to fuck his
Nigga,
shit
you
up.
suck.
Yep.
You trash, nigga. Make a bucket, nigga.
Makeup.
I'm
This
telling you, man.
This nigga went to Philly.
But I mean, it'll get him closer. I still just don't see him beating Boston.
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
What about Toronto?
Yeah.
Toronto too?
I see them making it to the finals. Because I just watched them go through, I don't think it was Utah. I forget what team, but there was a lot of passing lane steals and dunks from this Philly team. I'm like, God damn, these niggas, they trying to win.
Well, it's trying to win now.
Yeah,
You
so-
got to.
Yeah, so these young players, they're trying to make it to the finals.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Toronto looks good, Boston looks good, but at the same time, Boston got cooked by some unknown player on the Utah. He dropped 40 on them niggas, or 48, and he made Kyrie Irving throw the ball into the stand. So
Well, I thought that was a Denver player. Because the Denver player, it was a Denver guy.
it was a Denver guy. Okay,
Yeah, it was a Denver
I always
guy who
mix
did
up
it.
Utah with Denver.
Yeah, he
always do
he
that.
was trying to go for 50, and then
Yeah, he
and he
had
said that was
48,
was a dick move. It's like, man, that's a dick move trying to go for 50. And like, nigga, hey,
It
nigga,
wasn't a dick move. I'm
it-
trying to get 50.
I'm trying to put up 50. Shit, man, not every day people get to put up 50.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, unless you're Kobe.
or Derrick Rose.
I know. Go ahead, get your speech out. Talk your
Oh,
shit.
you
That was a
motherfuckers
beautiful
that
move.
doubted
Shit.
Derrick Rose.
That was a beautiful moment.
Oh, I don't know. He's injury prone. Like, nigga, he done lasted a couple of seasons already. Yeah, he didn't play every game, nigga, but he been putting up points. He averaged hit, you know what, with 15, 18. Yeah, that's all good. But he still showed a little bit of himself throughout each season. But niggas wasn't paying attention like I was, and he came and dropped 50 on you niggas.
I know. Emmeezy was very proud,
Yep.
like a son that made it. All right, man. We'll go ahead and get it.
You see, like, I was posting all the Derrick Rose stuff. I was like, my nigga that dropped 50? What?
This nigga was happy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's my guy still. So hey, Emmeezy loyal, man. I'm saying, let me get my speech right. If he becomes a fan of yours, he's with you. That's how Emmeezy rolls, you know.
Yep. So I get
Like,
down.
he gets down. He'll defend you to the core.
Win, lose, or draw.
Yep.
Go Raiders.
Yeah. Sorry ass niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so funny when like losing teams get all mad about the fans criticizing them. They're like, well, we're gonna go play hard for the real fans, cause the real, like, nah, you think real fans are just gonna keep cheering you on, getting your ass beat like that? Like, niggas, y'all niggas giving up the ass like that every
yeah.
Sunday. Niggas will be like, yeah. No, they're gonna be like,
yeah, I don't understand that concept.
I never understand that concept either when football players are like, well, be a fan. I'm like, nah, nigga, win games, nigga. Niggas don't become fans because you started losing. There was a point in time in their lives either they became a fan because it looked cool or you guys were winning.
Yeah, I don't get what he's trying to argue against. Like, you're losing, dude.
Like
You're
you know,
letting us down. Like,
Yeah.
you should be like, we should do better for you guys.
you guys deserve much better. I can understand when players say you deserve much better, the fan base deserves much better. Okay, but don't go get mad if fans are sitting there talking shit about you guys because you guys are just putting up a fucking stinker on the field. And what's another thing that cracks me up about it? It's just, you know, how people just get so defensive. Like, nigga, like, look at your look. The play on the field says it all right there. Y'all niggas suck. It's okay. I forgive y'all weak asses. Winning just ain't you.
At least not this season.
just
Just imagine what 2 seasons ago.
It was all good just 2 seasons ago.
We was 12 and what? No, I forget.
I don't know.
But we were almost Super Bowl bound. So
yeah.
until somebody got injured because of our linemen.
Yeah. Now he's getting hit up more than Tupac's diss song. You know what I mean? God damn. This dude's taking more shots than 50 Cent on the front of his grandmama's house. Jeez. Man, but anyway, nothing to say. Red Dead Redemption 2, whatever you do, don't go in strangers' houses or you're going to get raped.
Oh, yeah. Shout outs to the money glitch. You know, anybody know, go ahead and pull up to that burnt up town and go into that sheriff's office and pull out that lockbox. Y'all know the glitch. Get your money. Get your money bars.
Throw
your gold
dynamites
bars.
in houses, motherfucker. Don't even that incest couple. Just throw a dynamite in that motherfucker.
Incest couple.
The incest hillbilly couple. Yep.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, just
He
throw it
wants
in
me to
there.
marry my
Oh,
sister.
that's what I wanted to talk about. Now I
Sounds
just brought
about
up.
white.
Now that's another one. Another nothing to say. If a dude had his what's his name? I forgot his name. Maybe look it up. He had his fucking. Oh, okay. His name is Shirako, and he's a gamer YouTuber, and he got his shit pulled from YouTube because he posted a video of Red Dead Redemption when he's just out and about, and you know it's a historical game.
Yeah.
So there's a lady out there advocating for women's rights in
Yep.
voting.
Yep.
So what he did, he assaulted the woman,
Punched her in the face.
punched her in the face, hog-tied her, drug her around the town,
Oh, wow.
dropped her off at the fucking swamp, and let her get eaten by an alligator.
Yeah, I didn't know he did all of that.
Wow.
I just heard he punched her in the face and got.
Nah,
got,
he did
you
the
know.
whole crazy shit. And like YouTube they cut his shit off real quick.
Wow.
But I guess they, it's satirical or some shit because like you can't, like I know it's a sensitive time with the Me Too movement and the age of Trump and all this crazy shit. But what's good for the goose is also good for the gander. So you can't sit here and have motherfuckers playing GTA 5
Yeah.
beating up on prostitutes and
Or
killing
old
them
ladies,
and taking and
'cause
old
they got old
ladies
ladies
and
with
shit.
walkers and you can run up and still on them.
Yep, it's still on them. I'm like, dude, like you gotta let that shit fly. So he got his shit back turned on, and the very next fucking video was fucked up too. He said deported a Mexican. So this motherfucker hogtied. He was playing some like that aiming game
Yes.
with some random people.
Yes.
So he was playing against a guy who's apparently is a Mexican guy.
Yes.
And he was shooting. They were shooting birds down, and the motherfucker like he hog tied him, put him in the put him on the horse, went across the river, and it just really fucked up because the game is so detailed when you get in like deeper waters.
Yeah.
And the horse could cross the river.
Yeah.
But the dude's face is hitting the water, and he's like putting his face up for the breathe, get some air and shit, and he dropped him off. He dropped him off at the. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but it's kind of funny though. He dropped him off like right where supposedly where Mexico is, and just like he untied him, but the Mexican dude put out the gat and started shooting him. But he just like hurry up and like knocked him out and then went across the street, went across the border. I was
Oh
like,
my
damn,
God.
that's fucked up. A lot of MAGA type motherfuckers on Red Dead Redemption too.
Yep.
Yeah, so be careful out there.
Wait, so they took him off of YouTube because of that. Then he got put back. Like, why did he get put back on? Like, it was just kind of like
I guess like a
break,
violation
or?
a violation of rights. Like if you're gonna like you can't like dude, just a video game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a video game. I'm not sending hateful messages. It's really tricky, but he got his shit
Yep.
back on. He got his shit back
Yeah,
on.
because if I'm on GTA and I'm like a serial killer on there, that don't mean I'm a serial killer in real life.
Yeah,
Or if I'm just killing white people on there, that don't
he
mean.
didn't say it with words. He did it with actions.
Yeah, like
And
What
it's a
about
video
the
game.
deported thing? Did he say that with words?
No, he has no commentary. He just put the title and he does the deed. He's not like commentating and saying racial or inflammatory
'cause
remarks about it. He just said, "This is the title. This is what he did, and that's it."
For all we know, he did it for clicks. I mean, you know,
And it did-
in
and
that
it
sense
did-
of the woman thing,
Ooh, man.
I think because it was women protesting on the game is what really made it bad that he did all of that. Because, like, if the lady was just walking around and he hog-tied her and dragged her and got her, nobody would say nothing. But the fact that she was
He put the title.
a protester.
Yeah, she's
What
a
was
protester.
The title was she is a protester.
Yeah, like feminist. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it punches feminist in the face.
He's sending a message.
I mean, hey, women want to be feminists. It's cool, man. Live your life accordingly, man. I got no problems with feminists. But when y'all
So
get,
they got
when
a
you-
problem with me.
but sometimes y'all get a little too out of line,
They
get a
get-
little hit to the misandrous type of territory. That's when I
Take
have
them
a problem.
steroids, man. Then they get extra tough. Like,
Flexing your toxic
we don't need
femininity
any kind
on
of
me.
men in this world. It's like,
Yeah.
what?
Amanda Seales had an episode talking about toxic masculinity, and she's saying, "Look, I'm not a misandrist. I'm just holding men accountable." And I like to hear people out what they say.
Is she the one from Insecure?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she has her own podcast.
So she said what?
Oh, well, I'll let you guys listen to it. It's an episode called Side Effects of Toxic Masculinity. And it basically just talks about, she's trying to differentiate herself from, holding a woman who hold men accountable versus a straight misandrist who just hates men.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what
It's a thin line.
between love and hate.
It gets real tricky. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
But yeah, I played. Speaking of video games, I played Spider-Man last night. I haven't played video games in forever.
Man, that's just
Played
addicting,
Spider-Man.
man.
Yeah.
Yay!
That's just addicting, though.
But did you do it on Twitch?
No.
Oh, boy. Try to
I
get
need
that
make
Twitch
a
hustle.
Twitch account.
All right,
What
man.
happened? I was
So,
supposed to do it here.
I know. She talked killing about
Right?
that. Yo,
so man, are we
he can
ready?
make beatboxing music. But
Yeah,
you can't
yeah,
set up no
yeah.
Twitch account.
Oh my
Yeah, that
gosh.
beatbox eating music. Hold on, I fucked up, man. I had it ready. Oh, there it is.
So we jump right into it.
Damn, son, where do you find this? This the Jig is Up podcast with Nessa's Service Master.
Wake
Oh
up.
my God.
That's how the orgasm is supposed to feel like, right? For women.
What?
When they loading up, and it goes splash waterfalls.
I thought this was a sensitive episode. Hello?
We got to be unpredictable.
Oh my gosh. Anywho, where's Kenlin with the disclaimer? I'm just kidding.
Right.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl. Yeah, I feel like I haven't had an. No, it was just last week I didn't have an essay, huh? Because we just did a quick
Little quick overview
Yeah.
of what went down.
Yeah.
Your boy Takashi still out there trolling people.
Hey, that shit was funny though.
I saw a caption when he was around, like
When
there's
he
a
had
pic.
his security standing around him in a circle.
That dude has like, well, there's another picture. He's like walking down Hollywood or in LA with 2 police cops and like 3 gigantic niggas. And the caption said, I'm in LA, bitch. Pull up. Cause niggas keep telling him like, nigga, you coming to LA, see what happens.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I'm here.
Well, I mean, granted that he previously was talking all that, I go wherever I want
Yeah.
with no security. As soon as he started rocking security when he was in Chicago, that to me, we shouldn't even be paying attention to this nigga now. Like, he's a goofball. Like, nigga, you was talking all that. You go where you want. You don't check in. You got tons of security with you now.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be touched if you don't.
And word has it that he did check in because Lincoln Park was there.
Right.
So
And that nigga was, hey, that
that's
post
all
I
I'm gonna
posted
say about that.
where he was breakdancing, that shit was hilarious. He had the security standing around him like I'm not a fan of this dude at all, but that shit was hilarious. I
Like
gotta give him
Dude,
props
like
on that.
an
That shit was
impenetrable
funny as hell.
force.
Yeah, because he was like, aha, y'all can't touch me. I was like, this nigga's stupid, man. I gotta give him his credit. That shit was funny. Like,
Yeah,
Troll master.
he a fool.
Yeah. but like, previously when he was talking all that tough stuff, like everybody has to check in New York. I don't have to check in anywhere. and I'm gonna go anywhere I want without security. That was all for me, all for clicks. Now that he got security,
Yeah.
you know, and he checking in with Lincoln. So,
Well, allegedly.
I believe he did, because when they went to Philly, they was hanging out with Gilly the Kid, and I feel like that was their way of checking in over there, because they was literally just hanging out with him.
Oh yeah.
And then I forget what other city, but they was hanging out with somebody else that people usually check in with.
Uh huh.
I'm like, oh, they think they slick. All right, I'm not gonna say nothing. It's none of my business.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a tricky
Who
situation.
is he hanging out with here? No, I'm just kidding. Nick Cannon.
Or
Nick-
he
Nick
checked
Slick.
in and he didn't
Oh,
want to be
yeah.
in throughout the rest of the show, and he got the fuck up out of Dodge because after he did his performance, he was out of there.
Yeah, that's why he had to go first.
And he went to
Like a
and then he went to Long
He ain't
Beach.
forget about them booze. He went to Long Beach and was getting
Slim
pressed.
400.
He ain't walk
Yeah.
in the complex con. He got pressed right outside.
Yeah,
by
man.
some treetop niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting hood, man. We need that NSA feeling, man. I'm sorry, Nessa.
It's okay. It's literally gonna be short and sweet.
All right.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is I'm just gonna leave y'all with just a quick little thing, and it's just open your eyes when something or someone or some people reveal themselves to you. Don't ignore the signs.
Don't ignore the signs.
Yeah, it's been a crazy week, and yeah.
Real eyes. Real eyes. Real lies.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty
Okay. Okay.
much. Pretty much.
What was that Tupac quote?
I'm gonna keep it at that. All I know is threw away 13 years of friendship over the weekend. I'm gonna keep it at that. That's it. Okay.
Wow.
Yep.
Super light.
Super light.
No
Don't even
story
wanna,
time.
break down
Nah.
nothing to it or
No,
nothing.
no story time.
Nah.
No, nothing.
It's a long story, and I prefer to keep it off air.
Everybody be safe out there with people that you call friends,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. And don't fuck with the people that's, you know what I mean, that's the most neutral out the group, because I don't play that shit, man.
Oh, here we go. Now it's time to warm up. I don't play that shit. All right. I don't play that shit.
Nah, I don't play that shit, man. Like it's one thing to you know, take my kindness for weakness. This motherfucker.
Tell them Nessa.
Nah, it's one thing to you know, take my kindness for weakness, because I tend to be the more quiet one out the group, or I tend to keep all I'm saying is be careful who you telling your secrets to. You know, people who you think you can confide in about whatever the case may be. If someone's coming to you, they're coming to you in confidence that you will keep it between y'all. If they want someone else to know, then that the source will tell that person. That shouldn't be coming from the third party, I guess you would say. So just be careful. So after that, I'm just like, I don't fucking trust nobody.
DTA.
Don't tell nobody
Fuck.
that
Don't
you
trust
know,
anybody.
or not know, that you might have an idea they might break if the pressure is put on.
But that's the thing. If you've been telling this person this, you know, stuff in general for over 2 years about the same thing, and then, you know what I mean, you would think that your secret is safe, right? You know, so I guess
and that makes you think, like, well, you know, what else?
Exactly. I guess, you know, our motto, nothing is safe, is real shit, man. That's that real shit. So, you know, I learned my lesson. So yeah, I'm gonna be moving real different now, and I'm not gonna ignore the signs no more. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying?
So that's the service announcement. Read the signs, heed the warnings, see the red flags.
Yep. Don't ignore them.
Secure the bag.
Yep.
That too.
Don't get your shit in trouble because of that.
For real.
We do have some questions from
Yay.
listeners.
I like questions. Is it for everybody, or is it just the boys again?
Well, I think these are general questions.
Okay.
What is
Just in general.
Jig. Tight.
Tight. Sick,
Hey,
bro.
what's the yeah, dude?
Aw, Beavis and Butthead.
Hey, Beavis. What is your worst sexual experience ever?
Wait, what?
That's the question.
Wait, say it again.
Hey, Beavis.
Yeah.
What is your worst sexual experience ever?
Probably she's well nut in my eye.
I hate y'all.
All right, yeah. First question. What is the worst sexual experience ever?
Ugh, let me go. Think
Worst
about that.
sexual experience ever. Hey, nobody want to talk about it.
Worst
Kinda
sexual
think,
experience
man.
ever. Man. It's like for me it probably gonna even be all terrible and shit. Like I don't know. Like,
Hey, disclaimer. When we say it, we still beat though.
that's funny.
In our defense.
I don't know, man.
You don't
Nessa?
I'm still thinking.
know. You had so many bad ones?
Right. There's so
No,
many of them.
No, I just
She-
my
There's
mind
so
is
many to
blank.
choose from.
She's her mind's blank. Maybe she get to tap into her little
Story time.
do a little flashback.
I don't know.
I think all right, I ain't gonna lie, man. I had one sexual experience I was pissed off about myself. Is that it's a long time ago. I was like, it's fucking like 10 years ago. 10 years ago. I was in my 20s, man. And I got invited to this chick's house. Went there. It went down. But like, man,
Your penis went down too.
no, I was still
You
up.
said no.
No.
You gotta protect that at all
Well,
costs.
shit, if you're not feeling it, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Get
I
soft.
just came quick.
Oh.
It was
Probably
like,
for any guy, that's probably the worst.
it was
sexual
like
experience.
5 pumps. I was done. I was like mad at myself. And this was with a condom on.
Oh, mine wasn't.
This is this was with a condom on, and I had like 5 pumps, and I was just like disappointed in myself. But yet and still, being the type of person I am, I found other ways that she can climax.
Wait,
So.
okay, so your worst experience was something you're like that happened with you, like bad with you,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking about other people.
The other people?
Yeah.
I thought that would be easier for you to find.
Well, the only thing I can think of, but then it's like, I guess I would kind of expect it. There's a situation with this guy who hasn't had sex in 6 months, and he flew me out to Texas. I wasn't expecting to have sex, but I figured most likely it's gonna go down because he flew me out there.
Oh, he's mad sensitive. 6 months?
6 months.
Oh, that nigga he dumps in. He's probably ready to let go.
I think I told y'all about him, but he
Did you?
I don't know. I might have, but he
So many stories.
Right.
he had a small penis, and
Damn, that's what she didn't even give him the dignity to say dick. She said penis. Fuck.
You gotta give them the measurement. I don't know what small is.
shit, I don't.
Because
I
when we
didn't-
think
I didn't
small,
see
niggas be
it.
looking at themselves like, damn. Could
Well,
this be me?
I'm cool with like maybe like 6.5, 7-ish to like 9. Like that's cool for me. So anything
like
below that,
6.5 is like average. So
yeah, I like
anything
average.
below that is
So we're gonna give Nessa
considered small.
we're gonna give Nessa a false narrative that she likes big giant dicks.
Y'all know I don't.
she likes nines and
She
tens.
likes-
guys.
no,
she
nine's
likes
the
9 plus.
most.
Between 8
She
to
want-
10. She likes 10.
She wants 9 plus. 8 is just like minimum.
I'm cool with the solid. I'm cool with the solid 7.
Lie,
7.5.
stop lying to the Nessa. Stop lying to the public, Nessa. You like him huge.
No, I
It's
don't.
okay.
No, I
It's
don't.
okay.
And if y'all really fuck with us and y'all really fuck with me
takes
and
it
listen
like a
to this, y'all know that I always talk shit about them big dick motherfuckers. So
She takes
don't
it-
listen.
Yeah, she
to
talking
takes it
good
like a
shit
champ.
about him.
She took the last one like a champ. She told us on episode. I forget what number.
Don't listen to them. But anyway.
No, listen to her
he
on
had
episode.
The one when I'm in a fetal position?
Fetal position. Yeah,
That's
she
not-
like that showed that she liked it.
That was a long time ago.
I was crying.
That was a long
Tears
time
of
ago.
joy. Duh. Yeah, tears of joy like Rick Ross.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Shout out to
I
Teflon
always
Don.
question myself why I put myself through that. But yeah.
But wait a minute. Didn't you take pride later on? Eventually,
Taking it like a champ.
taking one like
no,
a champ.
I mean, well, yeah. I mean,
Rope a dope the nigga.
when I am there in the
moment.
I'm doing that, but at the end, I'm just like, why the fuck would I do that to her?
Okay, so like,
To
Why would I
her.
do that
I mean,
to
this
her?
is in general. I'm
Nigga
not
beat the box
necessarily pertaining to you, but for most women, I heard when women deal with dudes who are like fucking mandingo size, they really have to like get themselves wet and like really prepare themselves because they're gonna need a lot of lubrication.
Yeah,
to get
especially
ready.
if you get scared, that shit gets dry as fuck. Like, yeah,
Scared.
yeah. I told you,
You didn't listen to them. You didn't listen to Little Kim before you start fucking. I used to be scared of the dick. I don't know how the other lyrics
Anyway,
went.
back to
Right.
the situation. So yeah,
Pause
so
on my end.
he had a small penis, but I mean, it is what it is. And yes, he came hella fast. But I've had a few times where guys like came hella fast, and I was kind of like, whatever. So I wouldn't really
Must have
say.
did some shit to
But
these niggas.
no. I'm telling you guys, like, I feel like I'm so fucking average. I don't know why guys.
So you
be
don't
acting.
listen to us at all when you say certain things, like you mean throw it back or do all that shit.
It's
I mean, niggas could like.
Average to who?
to every it should be.
No.
I mean, she or do you know
I've
how
been,
like
So, and I
I've been
even
around.
was-
Nessa,
I-
Speaking
Nessa,
on the- speaking on
Nessa,
another-
I've been around. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so the ratio is
I've
not
been
average.
around.
okay, so
I'm just saying.
on that same spectrum, you know, we all watch Jazzy's Instagram videos, and she talking about getting dick down and shit. I really wanted to leave a comment saying, "Silly fools, y'all think that niggas are doing it for you? We're doing it for us.
Yeah. Yeah, we not dicking you down.
We're not digging
Well,
you."
Actually, I'm doing it for the both of us. I'm trying to make you feel
Okay,
good, and
I'm
I
thinking,
feel good about it.
I'm channeling. I'm channeling.
like a one night.
I'm channeling. I'm channeling like, you know, like Marco, who's been out in the streets.
No.
Not-
Yeah.
not-
We talking
not-
about
not- yeah.
the savagery, right?
The single life Marco.
Yeah,
not,
yeah.
You know, not faithful, taken,
Oh my
happily
gosh.
relationship because
Nah,
my girlfriend loves me
No,
and
no,
holds
see-
me down and makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside.
No.
I'm talking about when nigga was heartbroken out in these streets getting his Lawrence on without the motherfucking STD.
Oh my god.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Oh my
So,
God.
like I said, silly women, we're not doing it for y'all. We're doing it for us. Niggas got reputations to uphold and ego to keep going big. So, like, you think we're just gonna dick you down because we want to be in a relationship? No. We're doing it because niggas just want that return pussy. Like, oh yeah, I got her coming back for more.
Stuck.
Stuck. Digmatized. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, because what I was saying is the same thing.
Well,
You know,
not everybody got
know,
that memo.
the
Apparently.
the smut mark that was walking around. He did it for
Smut
for-
easy.
He did it to he did it to prove a point, and I got a kick out of girls coming and all that shit, squirting and all that. That shit was like, I don't want to say it like that, but like, because it sounds crazy. Like, you know how like somebody, oh my god, like if you take a movie where like the serial killer gets a kick out of it and the blood splats on his face while he killing somebody, it's more so like me stroking the
pussy
shit out of her
juice?
and she squirts and it hits my face and I'm still hitting it like, yeah, let's go.
Oh my
Give me some more. but no, yeah,
Like,
I'm
you
on
been
the, I'm on
drinking
the,
alkaline
I'm on the
water?
same team. Like
Cool.
when I'm the smut me back then, that's the shit I was on. Like
Smut easy.
yeah, I'm on
That's
the,
a new
I'm at the
AKA.
same thing, just different angle.
It's your guy Smut Easy.
And I watched that little video where she was saying that. Telling some, no, nigga, we go together. Ain't no way you gonna do that. And like, yes, it is.
Yeah, yes it
I'm
is.
gonna drop it off in your drawers and I'm gonna see you later.
Yep.
Bye. Thanks.
He said thanks.
Thanks. Thanks for the memory. Damn, that's some cold shit.
Leave you
But
with
it's
your-
real though.
leave you with your legs open, pussy smoking, hop in the low.
But but some guys,
Asking what happened.
some guys like thought it was weird like after the fact, and I'm like, all right. I was like, well, thank you for that. They're just like, what the fuck, like.
Oh, they did see you reverse the roles on him, like, thank you for the dick.
Yeah.
Now
Smack
that-
their ass.
Hey, I done had a few say thank you, but I was like, you're welcome. I'm like, yeah.
Like, you ain't reversing the
mutual.
role on me.
This is a mutual thing now. Okay, thanks.
Uh,
No problem. Let me know if you need that again.
I don't know. Some guys. Some of the
Hey, if
guys
they
I
really
said it
want
to
it,
was
they
like,
really want it. Like, they even pay for the date these days. Women, fellas, there's a price on good dick. So if you out there slinging it, homie, you know,
Yo.
she might pay half or she might pay the whole dinner, nigga.
Depending
What
on
you
how-
talking about?
Depending on how it go, you get a roof under your head, a car, you get your phone turned on.
Nigga, you might get a credit repair.
Oh my
If
gosh.
if you care about it, you can get a job interview somewhere, a hookup.
Shit, she might even buy you motherfucking clothes from Banana Republic so you can look nice at the job interview.
Yo,
Fuck you mean?
She'll pay for your haircut and your outfit for the interview.
Shit.
Set you up with the HR because you know them.
You stupid.
and start you off at the mid level, not even at the entry level rate.
Oh my god.
Or, you know, this job starts off at $16 an hour, but your ass is making $18.50, the same amount of the person who's been there for 2 years.
Should take
You got
to
a
go
2
cash
year
your
head
first
start on
check.
your salary. What the fuck, nigga?
Help you open your bank account and shit. All of that,
Give you stock options and shit.
right?
Give you insider trades so you can flip the money. Tell you, niggas, if you pipe some chicks down, homie, like, she will take care of you. Good dick is hard to find out here. So if you have it, you better fucking use that shit.
And
But
if
be
you
careful,
don't,
though.
I'm sorry.
Be careful. Are we telling our audience to go out there and be fuckboys?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, you guys are giving them the
This
go
only-
the
this-
go-to guide.
This only
like-
applies. This only applies to the ones that want to do that. Like
Yeah, I mean, it's a matter of ethics.
they don't
I
have
mean,
to listen to us.
I know, it's like, because we tell you to jump off the Coronado Bridge, are you going to do it, nigga? Like, no. The fuck? We just podcasters.
Wearing a Ronald McDonald
Yeah,
outfit.
but to them, they just like the fuck boy sounds a little bit easier than jumping off the fucking
Hey,
bridge.
what's that shit they be saying? Hoe is
Oh
life?
no! Hold up, wait. There's two sides of that fuckboy shit, man.
Oh,
go
boy.
watch the thin line between love and hate, and then think
Oh,
about that
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, you don't want to end
Her
up like
name is
Martin.
Brandy.
You
and
have
she
your
don't
car
play.
on cinder blocks right in front of the damn precinct.
Yeah, none of that.
Right in front of the police.
Birthday cake with a knife in it at your doorstep, at your mama's house.
Yeah. All you had to do was eat those burnt ass biscuits. Oh, that would have been avoided if you would have ate the burnt biscuits.
If you would have never had to bet.
No. If
Either.
he never had to say "I love you."
Yeah, because that would lead to I love you and none of that
Oh
shit.
man, the '90s taught you a lot of fucked up player moves. A lot of fucked up player moves that would have got niggas really killed out here. But now in the new age with technology and all that shit, niggas could get ousted easily in these streets. So be careful on that aspect. But I think we have another question. Let's see. What's your favorite song to get it into? Miss Nessa, I have a playlist, or I just put on Pandora.
I do have a playlist,
on the
actually.
Scissor Station,
No, I don't.
Only
actually.
Scissor Station.
Nah, I
playing Broken Clocks.
don't.
Broken clocks.
There is a couple songs that the last guy I was intimate with
Oh,
that like for some reason always came on,
Hmm.
and
What is on Pandora?
huh?
Well, you're on
I know I
Pandora.
have it on Spotify, but on Pandora, like it would come on too. Like if we were just listening to music,
That's
it
just
would
the
be
laws
like,
of attraction. That's I know you're a big fan of that.
Yes. Recognize by Party Next Door, and
I think Sex on the Beach is better, but go ahead.
well, there's a few good songs, but that like I don't want to say that's our song, but that was our song that always came on.
Nigga, that's y'all song. Okay.
Um,
You probably can't listen to
He said, "Nigga, that's y'all song."
What's the other?
You just
song?
can't hear it
Actually,
the same
let me
way no
see.
more.
Y'all go look, cause I know I have. Let me go check really quick.
So you like to get into any music, Soul Child? Because I know you guys went to see him.
Yeah, mine ain't on no lovey-dovey shit.
It'll be
No lovey-dovey shit.
It'll be some Tank shit. Like there's a few songs from Tank.
When we.
Yeah,
that
when we's
shit.
definitely one.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Drop Top in the Rain.
like
Drop Top in the
I have
Rain.
like I
That's
probably
my
have like
shit.
old ass shit like
Should we make like a Jiggas Up?
Marcus Houston Naked.
Oh, Nick.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
that song was underrated.
Yeah.
That shit was underrated. And he low-key was getting his D'Angelo on that video.
Yeah, it was I remember that. That shit was funny. I was like, what the fuck?
Like, go home, Roger.
I can't watch the video and
Let's
shit.
go home, Roger.
What the fuck you doing, nigga?
Like,
You fucking up the whole mood, nigga. What you
Right.
doing?
what
Oh.
the fuck,
Look,
dude?
I see you, nigga. You hit the gym. I see that, but I don't want to see that.
And it looked like he tempted to grab his junk. Hey man, keep your hand up.
Keep your
Keep your
hands
hands up, dude. Keep your hands where I can see him, bro.
Another Party Next Door song was good / curious.
Oh yeah, that song.
That song would always come on. Oh, Permission. Ugh, Bro James. That shit is so.
I just came across this song from people called Free Nationals.
Oh, the band that
Yeah.
that Anderson Paak
They-
be kicking it with.
Yeah, and they got a song called Beauty and SX with what's his name, Daniel Caesar.
Mm.
And I was like, hey man, this is something to
Dude,
stroke to.
All I'm gonna say
It's a
is,
smooth song though.
all I'm gonna say, I said it before. I endorse this song, especially when you're eating box. "Speechless" by Beyonce.
What?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
I suppose I endorse this song.
You got me.
Yeah, especially when she hitting the high notes, and if you get her climaxing,
Wow.
when you hit the high notes, oh nigga, it's like a movie. It's like a whole entire love scene. That's like box eating and slow stroking music. I highly recommend "Speechless" by Beyonce.
Oh man.
Tonight.
You might have
John
a kid.
Legend. You said you might have a kid.
What's the name? Omarion dropped a song called Nudes.
Really?
That might be one to check out.
Yo, Chris Brown has some ones, but the
Yeah.
one that like that long ass album he had, some
Yeah.
of them joints on there, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could get it into that
Was
shit.
it Beg for It? Was that one?
Yeah.
I think that's one.
Yeah, song big for it.
Drake's "Off the Night" with Lloyd.
Yeah.
Keep
I
them
didn't-
heels on.
Trading Places. Usher.
Oh yeah.
Trey Songz.
I was gonna say Mars vs Venus. Usher.
Trey Songz "Scratching Me Up."
Scratching Me Up. Yep. That's another Trey Songz song.
"Can We Make Love Tonight?" That's another one from his solo his debut album. Oh shit, man, got me on my R&B bag.
Fabulous and Chris Brown. Ready?
What?
You never heard that song?
Yeah.
Oh,
That song's
you don't
shit,
think it?
but
Oh, I thought you meant.
I'm
what,
not
like
fucking
you-
to that song.
But do you know what
I like
song
that
I
song.
fucked to when I lost my virginity?
What? Oh my god, I can't even remember what I did.
This is how old I am. Chingy right there. I'm playing in the background. Jam is Z90.
That's some young. That is some young shit. To be hitting to
better
a song
than-
that has nothing to do with what you're doing.
It's better than ESPN, man.
It's so good in the
Better
background.
than ESPN.
That's when,
Dun-dun-dun,
no,
dun-dun-dun.
that's when y'all niggas bored. Y'all fucking to ESPN.
Dun-dun-dun,
We
dun-dun-dun.
looking at the highlights, depending on
It's
depending
not
on your
even-
depending
no,
on
it's-
your team won or not.
It's not even bored. It's just kind of like you're like, oh, I'm not gonna stop the mood to let me go put some music on. It's kind of like when y'all into it, and that's what y'all was watching. Like I
Yeah,
used to
it's kinda
literally
like,
watch.
It's kind of like
the
Netflix
highlights.
and chill, you know. Like
Yeah.
you just chilling right there, and then like 20 minutes into a boring ass movie, you just like, what's up?
What's up?
I mean,
What's up?
you know, yeah. If it's spontaneous, it's like, man,
Yeah.
fuck what's on. Well, fuck the
Yeah.
background noise.
Yeah.
112.
It's
You
like
already
shit.
know.
I'll fuck you.
Yeah.
I'll fuck you to
already
some
know.
Matlock in the background. The fuck. Girl, you ever got fucked by a nigga who likes to watch Sanford and Son?
Sanford and Son. Shut up, you big dummy. Shut up and come, you big dummy.
Oh, another Trey songs. All We Do.
I mean, Trey songs, like, he got nothing but fucking songs.
What's
Like,
scratching me up?
yeah. I already mentioned Scratching Me
Yeah.
Up.
Fucking With Me. Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When.
There's a lot of songs to get it into, man. I think a dope song to get it into is the NBA theme song.
What? Which one? From the 90s?
Oh, man. Oh, you're not entertained.
Bounce It. Juicy J.
Bounce it. Cyclone.
Did anybody get into Lovers and Friends? I didn't, because soon as Little John's part come on,
I've been knew you for a long time.
Shawty,
Never crossed my mind.
Shawty,
But tonight, see something in you.
Shawty,
Make you want to get with you.
Shawty,
Been nothing but a friend, me.
Shawty.
And nothing to drink me. Do you want to go this far? Let a nigga know before I pull it out. I'll get everyone across the line. No, Ludacris, Cut Up.
Oh, yeah. That
But
was the
Twister,
shit.
homie.
Freaky
That was the
Things.
shit.
Freaky
Yeah.
Things, yeah. And right before the song began, Dago's very own Phase on Love was on. I love hoes.
I just don't pay.
Yep. Damn. That shit, man. Fucking fair use laws, man. I would have been playing these songs to get everybody in their feels right now.
What's my name? You motherfuckers really lust.
Yeah, Twister killed it too, man.
Splash.
Splash
Waterfalls.
Waterfalls. Have the nickel dripping down by the crack of my ass.
That shit had me cracking up.
Cause for niggas who like the glazed cheeks,
Oh, my gosh.
I like to make a Nile River down there.
Stupid. And now river. That's burnt.
I just came up with it.
You got something now.
Hey girl, you want this Nile River?
Oh, my gosh.
They call me Riverboat Ron. Oh man! All right.
For it to run down the back, all the way down.
Yep. Especially if she got that crease in her back. Yeah. That deep crease. All right. What's another one? Oh, I think that's it. Favorite song. Oh, my poll question. Man, it was so divisive. And it came down to 50-50.
Oh, my goodness.
That's tight.
It came down to 50-50, man. And the poll question was, who has it tougher in the dating market?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Short guys or big women? Man, but I will have to say the women who voted for big women were women. All guys who said short guys were men. So it's perception. Do you guys believe it's perception or is it reality?
Perception as far as like
Who has it
that
tougher?
matchup. Yeah,
I mean, like,
I don't
okay,
know, man.
for big women, what would you say? Why would you say the dating market, since you're a woman, why would you say a bigger woman has it harder in the dating market?
I think just because, and not to say that because they're not guys aren't quote unquote dating them, not, it doesn't mean they not fucking,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh.
But
Yeah, they get
for the
stroked the fuck out, of course.
for the most part, that's all it is they'll smash, but they won't really claim them.
Put them out in public.
Yeah.
and-
Which sucks, but yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas for the short guys, they can still beat though.
Mm-hmm.
They're not always looking for a relationship. Because is that the question though? Is the
I mean-
relationship or just getting it in?
Cause getting it in,
You said dating, right?
yeah, dating.
Dating.
But dating can encompass into getting it in. That's an aspect of dating.
Mm-hmm.
But the ultimate goal of dating is
yeah.
relationship.
Being in a
Yeah.
relationship.
Oof.
So who has it tough?
Big girls, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially when we clarified how big.
Yeah.
When you said it, I was like, yeah. Short guys, they can still
Maneuver,
maneuver.
a little bit. They would just have to
Especially
dip.
after a lot of girls be speaking their ideal guy, and then you see him walking around with a dude their same height and stuff. So
But the thing is, it's like, I wonder, like, is it because like they really like him or they felt like they settled? You know?
hey, either way, that nigga still beat.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, I give him that. He still beat, but like,
And in a relationship, if you settle it.
for me, okay, I'll say the unpopular opinion. I'll say short dudes. One, I am one, but I'll say I fared well for a short guy
You don't say.
for what I had, but
King of the swipe.
but yeah, man, it's tough out there statistically. You know, when it comes to dating apps, short guys will get swiped left easily. That's why most of them don't even put their height down. Like if a guy is like 6'2", he put that. That's the first thing a nigga put on his profile.
Yeah.
6'2", 6'3", 6'7". Boom, swipe right automatically.
Motherfucker ugly as fuck because he tall.
He tall, and that's the thing. Like I remember, like me, Zach, we always talk about, you know, when we go out, nigga, a short nigga have no margin for error. He gotta have his hair right, his outfit clean, like everything has to be pristine to even have the fighting chance of pulling. Then you got someone like the homie Cal, who's like 6'3", just shows up in like dingy jeans and the tall tee and the fitted hat. 5 numbers.
unless you're Yois Marco and you're at a club and this girl that everybody's trying to get at, especially this tall, swole dude, he got his arms crossed pouting because Marco is winning and Marco's shorter than him.
You weren't there. You weren't there. That was a story. That could be false. You weren't there to see it.
Nope. But I was there for others.
Don't get me in trouble now.
Hey,
long time ago.
Long
time ago.
Previously on.
Previously on X-Men.
But yeah, I feel like, you know, there's like if you take the Zach route, like where he said there's no room for error, I feel like you can maneuver better, man, than a big girl. I don't know what the big girl gotta do to
See, I mean, but the thing is, like, big girls, they get fetishized on the low.
Yeah.
So they're not missing out on action. They're just
Yeah.
probably missing out on public display
Yeah,
of
that's what I was
love.
saying. Yeah.
Short guys will probably on the front end get faced with rejection and ended up becoming the I guess so, because
Oh my God. That's terrible.
I'm just saying though, you know, like,
But
yeah.
it's funny though, because to be honest, and this is me speaking off of experience. So of course, y'all know I prefer taller men, but
Which is fine.
there have been a few short guys.
Were you like, oh, I want to get with him, or you be like, he's cool, like you had a cool personality.
Right.
Well, yeah, no, I was just talking about sex wise. Like they put it down better than tall guys that I have experienced.
Because short guys got a
That's
chip
cool.
on their shonger.
But like we've
What's
never.
the ratio?
Yo,
Let me see. You're okay. You're talking about
This nigga.
sex wise.
Yeah, tall versus short guys.
I've
we
had
talking-
I've had more short guys that I've had better sex with than tall guys.
Okay.
Why is that? Is it because the height, like the penis and the vagina meets at a certain angle, like a certain position? Like, I'm trying to understand.
No.
Or guys or short dudes just like, man, fuck this shit, man. I've been rejected so long. First time girl let me go, I'ma go hard.
Shit,
Because I never know what's gonna be next time.
I don't know, man. Well,
Is it the effort?
it's,
Is it the size?
It's kind of hard because that's when I was
The attention to
that's
detail.
when I was fucking with like athletes. So even if you're short but you're an athlete, you're gonna get some fucking ass. Like that, I know, like basketball players.
Yeah.
Like,
You
you
not,
know,
but them niggas ain't gonna get the prime pickings. I guarantee you, they're not gonna get the prime pickings.
some of the ones that I fucked with, they could.
He's like, shit, I'm a prime picking. What the fuck you mean?
No, I'm not.
I'm just saying, I'm
I'm
just
not.
saying.
I'm normal compared to some of the bitches these dudes be pulling. So I don't even know how I got in with them, but.
Because you have a vagina.
But yeah, no. But I've had more. Yeah. I think.
And you're considered fun size, I think.
Yeah, that's another thing too. So guys,
That's a
decide-
fetish too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, like
You're talking about from taller guys, or
I mean,
In general.
in general, because like like I think women have a fantasy of being dominated and getting picked up.
oh yeah, of course.
You know, like pick me up against the wall. And I know, like for bigger girls, like I know, like they want to have that kind of sex, but the way their weight is set up,
Yeah, that's why some of them don't
like
like to ride.
sometimes, like shit, that's the case, girl. You got to get yourself like a fucking hulking dude who could just who's into big women like that. But I know that's rare because they're mostly into fun sized girls too. They want to probably like lift her up with one arm and shit,
Twister
like a
and
twister
twirler.
and twirler and shit like that.
I've had a guy that was fairly on the short side, and he picked me up and had me on his shoulders and was eating the box. Like, I was scared though. Like, I couldn't really enjoy it. I was scared because I thought he was gonna drop me, so I couldn't really enjoy it. So I was like, it felt good, but it was like he's gonna drop me any second now, or I'm gonna break his neck, or we're just both gonna die. Like, so all this going through my head. So I was just like, fuck. So I couldn't really enjoy it.
Hey, now
But you were impressed later after the fact.
I was impressed during and after, but
Oh,
I was
okay.
still scared.
Did you like when
know?
you like if you ever see him in the street, like respect, nigga.
I know, right?
You like respect, nigga. Hey, girl, he official. That nigga.
Yeah.
Girl, you gonna have a good.
Hell to the dog.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, can you imagine if a dude did that to another dude? Like if you walking down with your girl and the dude
Oh my
like,
gosh.
dude like respect, nigga. Man, you a lucky man.
What would you do? I'm looking at your face right now. What would you do if that happened to you? Honestly, what would you do?
My honest reaction, I wouldn't like it. I'd be like, oh yeah? Thanks, man. I keep it pushing like, man, if you don't get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, I wouldn't just
she's like, hey babe, get the fuck off of me.
I mean, if it's a past nigga, I ain't gonna be like, get the fuck off me. I'm like, who's like, if she didn't tell me, I'm like, get the fuck off me.
It's gonna be
Like, who is this nigga? Who was that?
man, that would be an awkward ride home, nigga. Like mad
Right.
quiet and shit.
Awkward walk home for her. Motherfucker walking home.
Oh man, I don't know.
How
what-
would you
How
react?
would I react? Like, yo, nigga, like for real. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm having fun.
I'm having
Yeah, have you found a new ride? No. Hey, I'm sorry for you. This one's occupied.
Have you found a new ride?
Yeah, this one's
motherfucker.
occupied. But yeah, I mean, I there was a couple of times when I was like in my gym days, like I managed to lift some girls, and they weren't on the skinny side either.
Yeah, I done lifted a big girl or two.
Yeah,
And they give you that look like they're impressed, like, wow, that was hot. Like, thank you.
yeah. They were like, they had that shock look,
Yeah.
especially the way I look, the way I carry myself too. So they don't expect that to happen. But when it happens, they're like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Like, this nigga's like Jekyll and Hyde. Only my girl knows that now. The mother, yeah. They're a practice for her. All them other women, they were practice. They were practice.
Getting me ready for the one. Huh.
Hey, man, that's how it is, man. That's how it is.
I guess if you look at it that way, you can sleep better at night.
If she lets me sleep.
Right.
All right, let me stop before I get myself in deeper trouble. If she listened to this episode, love you, babe.
This motherfucker, y'all crazy.
Shit, man. Anything else, man? I don't know this. Had that much.
What?
Oh.
No, that's not. I got a notification from Twitter. T-Pain just tweeted, "Ever wonder how many goats you've hit with your car?"
Oh yeah, he was high.
Niggas retarded.
That's a high ass tweet. Shit, did I hit Ghost
That's
Dad?
fucking stupid.
Ghost
Like,
Dad.
okay, so that's a perfect little sketch.
Bill Cosby.
Man, that dude Bill, man. locked up in Pennsylvania, getting no Jello pudding.
Wow, everything happened in Pennsylvania. He got locked up. Sixers just got Jimmy Butler, and my girl was just DJing there last night.
This is true.
Wow, Pennsylvania's moving around. Locking
Pennsylvania
people up.
on the move. Shout outs to our listeners in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
You guys are tight because you listen
The
to us.
name of that state. As a kid, I used to call it like pennies. Pennsylvania.
I thought Pennsylvania was the same, like a hidden name for Transylvania. So I thought like fucking vampires live in Pennsylvania. But I was wrong about that. They actually live in New Orleans.
Right.
True Blood, Bon Ton,
Suki.
Suki Stackhouse Stories. Fucking
Hey.
HBO.
She look like she can ride a dick though.
Oh my God.
Shout outs to Rogue.
Yeah,
aka
she had
Anna
her
Paquin.
motherfucking dick squats on point, nigga. Like, nigga, hey, I had to save that scene for the archives, nigga. Jack off to
Oh
like
my God.
real chop. Like, I was like,
There goes
ooh.
his November challenge.
I had to rewind that one.
Had to run that shit back.
That was fire.
Ooh, shit. Dick squats, man.
Yeah, I wish I was on the ground for that. Under her for that one. long time ago. Long time ago.
Hello.
Hey.
This episode happened a long time ago.
Long time ago. Shit I wrote.
Those are all the questions and polls. And
Yeah, that was the questions and polls. So, what's another poll that we should put up? That's like that could get a conversation moving. We could talk about it after the show, or you could say it here to brainstorm a little bit. Okay, that's too much. That's too long.
yeah, we can think about it after.
We'll think about it after the show.
Yeah, and if y'all yelling out shit right now while y'all listening, send it to us. Don't even do
Yeah.
that.
don't just send it to us and we'll talk about it as well. Because
We can't hear you.
we can't hear you through your speakers yelling at us,
You might
But
be
we
able
could-
to hear us, but we can't hear y'all.
but we could feel your laughter at some of the shit that we say, if it's funny. I think so. But any shout outs and parting words?
Shout out to Monica. That is all.
What is today? Oh,
Make a wish day.
and happy Veterans Day.
Yep,
Shout
yep.
out to the veterans that did it and are still doing it. What's today, the 11th? Shout out, more birthday shout outs to the Scorpios. Princess's mom, Auntie Naomi. It's either I always forget if it's today or yesterday. Shout out to my best friend, Gerald, whatever you want to call him. He goes by I think G.Wayne, whatever, on IG. He does a bunch of skits and stuff. Yesterday was his birthday, so shout out to him. Feel like I'm missing someone, but it will come to mind probably next week.
Probably next week. I want to send, well, that being Veterans Day, I just want to send a fuck you to President number 45.
Oh, yep.
This motherfucker out here fooling the public, talking shit about people protesting and kneeling and calling them all kinds of sons of bitches, and they're disrespecting the flag and they're disrespecting the veterans and all the troops and all that shit. But when you had the opportunity on Veterans Day to go visit the World War I gravesite and do a speech like every other president, you declined it. You canceled because it rained. Really? Barack, I'm not saying, hey, number 44, he went out there in the rain, gave a speech, and showed respect to the troops. But your ass, sitting here talking about calling people sons of bitches, and you can't even do that? But instead, you decided to go to Paris, and I know Trump apologists, and trust me, I'm more objective, but this is bullshit I got to call on Trump. Trump apologists are gonna go and say that but France is an ally and we want to ally countries. But do you know who was there? Putin, his boyfriend. You know, the one that, the Russian dude, yeah, Putin, yeah, he was there. So of course he wanted to meet with his homeboy, his bro out there in Paris and shit. But he didn't want to give a speech about the troops out there. So you did it in Paris. But you always preach about being America first, and the White House is trying to clean it up and talking about logistics issues. Like, nah, motherfucker, you just scared to get your toupee red. That's all. Just say it like that. You don't want to get your toupee wet, and you don't want the orange dripping down your face.
Mm-hmm. Because he couldn't have nobody holding
an umbrella
for him.
Big Pun had an umbrella held for him by Fat Joe.
Yep.
The fuck you mean? So, fuck that lame excuse. So, for Trump supporters out there, if you get mad at a motherfucking NFL player taking a knee and talking about you disrespecting the flag or being un-American and unpatriotic, man, look at your leader. This motherfucking dodged the draft. This motherfucker just didn't want to give a speech out in the rain. Like, fuck him. Like, you understand, like, he's using you guys. This motherfucker's the ultimate con man. So that's all I got to say about that. So, I mean, he's going to look out for number one himself.
Yep.
And the midterm elections, I'll just say a lot of women got in office. A Muslim woman got in. A trans woman got in. I think they're doing recounts in Florida. It's crazy out there in the midterms. Like I said, man, fuck the whole two-party system shit because it's there to keep you in line. I think the Blexit movement, I understand where it's coming from, but I think it's a dumb idea too. How the fuck you gonna talk about get rid of the Democrat, the Democrat plantation, but you want to go and shook and jive for Republicans? That's like me going from picking cotton to going to the sugar fucking fields. So like, what difference does that make? Stupid motherfuckers, man. That's when you gotta really start leveraging your vote to either party that's gonna serve our community the best. That's all. Anything else?
I
think that's about it, y'all. So if you enjoy listening to this podcast as much as we love making it, because we love what we do, and the next time if a motherfucker come up to you and looking at your girl talking about, what up, dog? That's you? That's what's up, man. She a G, homie. She a G. She a real one. What would you do?
What about the girl? Same for her. What would you do if a girl walked up complimenting your man about him?
Yeah.
How he was in the past and shit.
What would you do?
What would you do, Nessa? Actually, you know what? Yeah.
What would you do, Nessa?
I would be like, well, so what exactly would she say?
Like she just she gave you the innuendos like, yeah, we fuck, and I know that was good dick, and I'm happy for you. Like, you got a real one on your hands. Like, that's what's up.
Thanks, sis.
And she do like that reminiscent look, shake her head like, man, that was great.
Good time.
I sure do miss it.
Sure do miss it. Look at the motherfucker first to see his reaction. If he on some
she like, girl, you don't want to share,
bitch.
The nigga probably be like, come on, share.
Oh shit.
Sharing's caring, man. Like sharing this podcast, man. Sharing this podcast. Reposting it. Sharing it with your friends. So if you guys listen to this podcast a lot and you guys binge listen to it, recommend it to at least 5 of your friends. 5 of your friends, dog. That's all. But go ahead, Nessa. You want to finish your question?
No, yeah, I would just be like, I would just agree. Like, I don't know. I can't really. I take it as a compliment, depending on how, like, if she keeps going, I'm like, how recent was this ride? Like, what the fuck? But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of one of those, like, I don't know. I honestly, I really can't say, because I used to not be the jealous type, but just with this past situationship, for some reason, not that I'm
his dick in and touched your heart.
You're stupid. With him
talking like Watch Jazzy in that damn shower. Nigga, we go together.
Yeah.
But no, I would be sarcastic with the girl, like, but not showing that, like, I'm upset, 'cause I'm probably not, unless it looks like on some I don't know. Well, I told Mark how I feel about a specific type of female that I would feel some type of way about.
Oh yeah.
But other than that, and that's the first thing that I pictured as soon as he said it, I was like,
oh shit.
yeah.
Got that Kevin Hart ass face, huh?
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah,
no.
yeah. Like,
But I wouldn't want it. But I wouldn't show it to her because I don't want her to think like, you know, like some.
Yeah, like,
yeah. Nah, bitch. But I might press him when she leave, but not in front of her. I'm like, all right, thanks, sis. You know, I know. I enjoy what I got. Thank you.
Like, I got this motherfucker for a reason.
Exactly. So yeah, that's how I
ain't
react.
too bad myself.
Well, you know what I gotta say.
The jig is up.
And we out. Bruh.
Marvel has always been and always will be a reflection of the world right outside our window. That world may change and evolve, but the one thing that will never change is the way we tell our stories of heroism. Those stories have room for everyone, regardless of their race, gender, religion, or color of their skin. The only things we don't have room for are hatred, intolerance, and bigotry. That man next to you, he's your brother. That woman over there, she's your sister. And that kid walking by, hey, who knows? He may have the proportionate strength of a spider. We're all part of one big family, the human family, and we all come together in the body of Marvel.